So today is gonna be a new topic, and it's gonna be a wonderful topic. That's all the people like it because that's in our lives, in our daily lives, we deal with this topic which I'm going to handle today. It's so sensitive and it's so critical topic that I'm going to talk about today in this night. So, because in our daily lives we can deal with this, and we can all the time we are in all the time, everyone through his phone and through the social medias. Inside the social media they're using their apps because of the technology. So today's topic is going to be about technology. Technology is one of the most important topic and one of the most most popular topic that's I can say, because all the time we are using the internet, all the time we are with technology. Without technology we can do nothing. Without technology simply is nothing. Without technology in this current time or in this current situation, technology is one of the most important thing that can impact our lives in our daily lives. So it's so critical topic that we had, that's we are going to have. So let's take technology in our lives. Technology in our life. What does technology mean? How can technology impact our lives? How can technology help us to live our daily lives for here and for the future? How we can how we can have a good life with technology. No one can imagine how our lives would be without technology. It's gonna be nothing. It's meaningless. Our lives is meaningless without this technology, because most or half of or almost all the population can be nothing if there is no technology, because we don't know what can, or we don't know how we can live the life. Even you can't describe it. Can you describe how our life is be without technology? Even we can't live for one single day without using the technology, right? It's so sensitive topic. It's so critical one. So let's go. Here is the overview I'm going to give you about the technology. It's saying that over years technology has been revolutionized our world and daily lives. Technology has created amazing tools and resources, putting useful information at our fingertips. Modern technology has paved the way of multifunctional devices like the smartwatch and the smartphone. Computer has increasingly faster, more portable, and higher powered than ever before. With all of these revolutions, technology has also made our lives easier, faster, better, and more fun. You see, without the technology, we can't even live an easy life, or we can't live a faster or better life. And even it's not funny. It's not fun. There is no fun life or faster life or easy life without technology. So technology is one of the most important things that we have in order to live our lives. So let's take advantage of technology. What can the technology benefits us? Is there an advantage that we can get from the technology? Yeah, of course there is. There's many huge information or huge advantages that we can take, and we can get benefit from the technology. So first of all, the evolution of the technology is beneficial to human for several reasons. At the medical level, technology can help treat more sick people and consequently save many lives. You see, technology can even save the lives of the human being. Without technology, the people may be dry. When you get into the hospital, all of those devices that can be used is by technology. Without using a technology, we can lose our lives. Our life is gonna be nothing at all. It's gonna be meaningless. It's gonna be useful. Thus we can die. No one can save us without using the technology. You see? So the invention of the computer was very important point. Communication is thus enhances, and companies can communicate more easily with foreign countries. Research also simplified. Everything can be simply, and it's gonna be easy, and it's gonna be faster with using the technology. Exchange the faster, especially with the internet, sales, purchases, and new facilities and possible worldwide. You see, when you want to sell something, when you want to purchase something, with using the internet, that it can be so easy, and you can sell your goods with the world, because the internet is so wide, so that it has been worldwide. Okay? Okay, sorry. This is a simple advantage. There are more and much advantages that internet have. Just I've mentioned one of or two of the advantages that which can lead or we can help us in using the technology. So let's take a disadvantage or risk of technology. We don't have to say that technology is so better and it's so wide and it's safe and technology is one of the most safest things that we have. No, there's some disadvantages or some harms that we can take from, or we can get from the technology. On the other hand, the evolution of the modern technology has disadvantages. For example, depending on new technology, man no longer needs to think. Even if the calculator is good invention, man no longer make mental calculation and no longer works his memory. The decline of human capital implies an increase in unemployment. In some areas, devices can replace the human mind. The use of technology certainly needs rule and new laws. For instance, internet use the individual freedom. However, the invention of the atomic bomb cannot be an individual freedom. In fact, regulations are difficult to implement when these technologies are introduced, such as regulation surrounding the impending arrival of autonomous vehicles. You see, technology has advantages, and on the other hand there is disadvantage of technology. Technology in everyday life. So how can technology impact our daily lives or our everyday life? Modern technology has changed our lives in countless ways. You see, in countless ways, revolutionizing how we work, live, and play. As recently as the 1990s, televisions were the height of the technology, were the height of technology in many American homes. According to the census, more than 15% of the residents has personal computer in 1989. By 2012 or 2012, that number had climbed to 75%. Modern offices would be unrecognized or can be unrecognizable work of the past. You see, technology can impact our lives in our daily lives with work. We need a technology. When we want to watch television, we need a technology. When we want to play, we need a technology. Because in 2000 or in 1990s, television is one of the most highest technology that's used in America's home. That Americans people, they are using the technology, they are using the television when the year that is in the year of 1990s. And even more than 15% of the population, they have their own computers. They have their own computers. That's in the year of 1989. So let's see how the technology can impact in communication. How the technology affects us in communication. One of the areas where technology has made the biggest impact is the realm of the communication. Conversing with people outside of the immediate vicinity was once a difficult process requiring physical you see, communication you can there is a great impact in communication that we can communicate with the people who are outside or who are in the farthest places. For example, when you are in Sudan and you have got some people from America, you don't need to get a plane to go there in order to communicate with them. Now that can be easy and more easier because of the using of technology, that you can communicate with those people who are outside or who are foreigners. Then let's see how it can affect us in education. You see, one of the most important parts that we are going to take it in education, computers and the internet have transformed education. You see, computers stores huge amounts of data in a very small space, shrinking themselves or shrinking shells of the reference book down to the single flash drive. In education, you can go the internet to search, and it's also the presentation of information, making the process of teaching easier and more effective. Online education has provided an presidential or unprecedented learning opportunities to people all over the world. Lectures and lessons can be uploaded to website in written or video form. For example, like this, what I'm recording right now, my video, it can be uploaded. When I finish, I can upload it to my YouTube channel. This is one of the one of the most important part that's talking about in education. You can search and Google. You can search through the medias to search for information, whether can be written or can be in video. For example, right now I'm talking in a video. Right now I'm giving this lesson in a video, and this can be uploaded in after it has been finished. It's gonna be uploaded in the YouTube channel. Great. That is one of the ways that you can watch or you can give lectures in YouTube or in website. Let us see in health how technology can affect our health, or in the side of the health. Technology has a huge impact on the healthcare industry. Advancements in diagnostic tool permit doctors to identify health problems early, improving the odds of the successful life-saving treatment. You see, in our health, the doctors, they can use technology in order to identify whether we are good or whether we are not good. If you are ill, if you are affected by any disease, they can just check our cells or check our bodies with using the technology. Productivity. Technology also has vastly increased productivity, since the ability of computers to solve complex mathematical equations has allowed them to speed up practically every task. Computer modeling permits engineering to simulate structures, vehicles, and materials to provide information on performance prior to prototyping. In the office, network computers has most impacts in using with the products. You can share on you can share the goods that you have with the technology. In using technology, it can be so easier, can be so faster, and the product is so safe that can reach the person who to the consumers. Here's the questions. How has technology helped communication? Technology has changed how we communicate. You see, you have to answer this question by your own. So how, for example, how can technology help to communicate? How can technology help us to communicate? For example, we can use the technology with the social medias. We can communicate with social medias, like for example, we can use the Facebook, we can use Instagram, Twitter, we can use YouTube. There are many types of medias that we can communicate through, and the technology has changed the way we communicate, that we can use one of the all almost all the device or almost all the medias that we have. We can communicate simply. We can use through the phone, which is through the Facebook, which is the most popular, and WhatsApp. You can communicate with the people who are outside, who are far distance from us. We can communicate with many of these social medias. So here we go. The advancement of technology has made communication unbelievable fast and convenient. It is incredible to look back and see how much easier communicate has gotten over years. Communication tools offers one of the most significant examples of how quick technology has solved. Technology has changed how we communicate. Let's take this part. Social media. In social media and messaging apps. So social media, who hasn't heard of Facebook? No one, exactly, right? Twitter, Skype, they have become household names. Even if you don't use these platforms, they are part of everyday life and not going away anytime soon. Regardless of your location, messages via social media get delivered on these platforms at the same rate and speeds wherever the recipient is, right beside you are on the other side of the globe. You can also send voice message through these platforms and is delivered in non-seconds. You see, in social media, with using social media without taking any minutes from your time. When you record a video or when you record sounds, it can be easily transformed from where you are to the other side, to the end of the globe. When you are in the west, you have someone in the east or in the north, south. It can be delivered easily with non-second, even without taking any seconds or minutes. That can be delivered to the other side. It's also in sending or messaging apps. The way we use mobile phone has changed dramatically as well. In addition to the social media platforms, there are numerous other apps, applications specifically designed for communication. If social media isn't for you, WhatsApp and the other messaging apps enable you to quick message family, friends, and even make calls over Wi-Fi. Even if you are not using one of these platforms, it's easily you can use WhatsApp to send a message for your family, friends, and even to make calls over the Wi-Fi. So finally, I have got the article here. I'm gonna leave it for you to read this article and to know what can the technology even helps us to lead our lives. So this article is for you. I want you to read this and to check the information that you get from here, and I want you to comment, to leave a comment for me in the comments below. When you watch the video, I want you to leave a comment and to check the notifications bell in order to reach you any news. It will reach you any news if there is any video uploaded that you can easily get. Here, this is until here the end of this article. I want you to read the article and to tell me what is the most important details that you can get from this article. Getting back to our yesterday video, which is about reading skills, which is about reading skills. Getting back to the reading skills, I want you to read this article and to decide how you have read this article, and I want you to comment me even more with today's lesson with technology. I want you to comment. I want you to leave the ways how I want you even to tell me how have you read this article and what is the advantage that you're getting from this article. And that's gonna be the end of this lesson, and thanks for watching. I hope that you get benefits, and I hope that to share this video with your friends in order to get even they can get much benefit as you have done. So thanks very much, and thanks over thanks. See you in next time, and see you tomorrow. Until here, we know that how technology is very important in our life and how can affect our lives. Without technology, we can't even imagine how our life would be. So by using technology, our life is gonna be easy, and our life is gonna be so wonderful. And without this, even right now, you can't get my videos. With using the internet, with using the technology, you can be mindful, and you can direct your focus in getting news and learning and everything. And right now in this situation depends on the technology. So technology is one of the best thing that technology is our life. Simply, technology is our soul, it's our heart. No one can live without heart, right? So technology is here. You see where I'm pointing my hands? Technology is in our heart. Without it, we can't even live. Thanks so much.